39.
Pikachu!
49.
Hello everyone, it's me MUFTiiYT and welcome to today's new video blog. It's been a very long time, hasn't it? So anyway, as you can see, I'm here back on the tennis court and I'm joined by my two special helpers in these tennis video blogs and of course in my tennis training. We've got here a slinger ball machine. You haven't met him before, and he helps me with, throws the balls at me and I hit them with the racket. So if you've seen me hitting shots in videos, it's thanks to the slinger over here. And of course, to save me a lot of time trying to collect tennis balls, I know it's quite a pain when you have to do that, so I have a very special guest on who's now joining me in helping me out with tennis blogs, and he's called the Tenerbot. I only received the Tenerbot, as you can see it here next to me. I only received this only a couple of months, about a month ago, and it's been absolutely really helpful, and it really has been super helpful in trying to, while I'm busy playing and doing the training, it helps me clear all the balls. That's what it does. So anyway, here we are on the tennis court for the tennis blog, so let's carry on and see how we do.
50 low.
Alright, in today's video blog we're going to be talking about something very, very close to us in our hearts, and obviously it is the retirement of Rafael Nadal. He has had such an amazing career spanning, through years and years, since the ages of 4, possibly 3 years of age. He has been, in the tennis world for so many years. Obviously famous victories and of course famous losses as well. And guys, obviously reflecting on his career, I know it's been a while since he did retire from the game, but obviously just announcing it in the Davis Cup very recently. And of course, we all remember his famous wins and being the Roland Garros King of Clay, and of course Wimbledon championships on 2 occasions, had won as well in 2008 in that legendary final against the legend Roger Federer. That match really went on for so many hours. It's like one of the best matches in tennis, and it was the landmark of tennis, of course, in basically inspiring the current generation we see today, like Carlos Alcaraz, for example. And Rafael Nadal, set up his own academy in Spain as well, run under his uncle as well, and Tony Nadal. And of course, it's been going really well. And obviously, it's brought famous players up called Casper Ruud, for example, who have trained under the Rafael Nadal Academy. And so, we can all definitely say that Rafael Nadal has definitely won many fans along the way in history, and of course has won many victories and achieved many titles. And of course, obviously there have been famous losses as well, not obviously forgetting those in Wimbledon themselves against Lucas Rosol, and of course other definite challengers who faced Rafael Nadal and managed to beat him in the first, second rounds, and obviously showing that these legends, as much as they are amazing, are actually human, basically. So anyway, so that's basically on the Rafael Nadal side of things. Now I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about tennis itself and benefits of tennis. One of the things I would say is that tennis is one of those sports that really helps you to coordinate, because of the movement of the ball, the movement in position, the serving, the forehand, the backhanding. It's really got its huge benefits, and obviously I hugely recommend it to you all. Okay, I do it to a level of getting your spreading the message through the video blogs, and obviously using the tennis players, as you can see, as a source of inspiration to help you get out there and give it a go. Even if you haven't played tennis before, it's definitely got a lot of benefits. Go into some latest news for you. as we usually do. So basically now in some latest tennis news for you. Obviously, as you can see here, we've got 2 tournaments being run right now. Actually, looking at 3, we've got Basel, obviously the Swiss Indoor Basel, famous tournament here for Roger Federer, winning many titles. We've got the Erste Bank Open in Vienna, and of course the WTA is in Tokyo and Guangzhou. And of course we have coming up around next week, we have the Paris Masters. So I'll definitely hopefully do a video blog for you on that one. That is an ATP 1000 event. Let me explain to you a little bit how the system works in terms of the ATP and WTA. So basically you could say the ATP is split into 250 category, 500 category, 1000 category, and of course the Grand Slams and the ATP finals. Now, so basically they're the kind of points rank of the tournament. So depending how, like, the structure of the tournament, the venue, these are the kind of things that get judged how a tournament would be allocated points. And obviously, as you can see here, Basel is an ATP 500, Paris is an ATP 1000. Basel has been an ATP 500 for quite a long time. It's a very small tournament. It's not a hugely big tournament, whereas the Paris one, the ATP 1000, is a huge tournament, more players, big venue, and so on. So basically, let's have a look at Basel, what's going on there. So as you can see here, we are in the semi-finals, and Holger Rune just winning the losing actually. Wow, losing to Perricard of France. And obviously we've got Ben Shelton, 6th seed, had won his semi-final against Fils. So both look like French match here, and Shelton won it 6-3, 7-6, and Holger Rune lost it 6-7, 4-6. So this is going to be, I think, a very easy win for Ben Shelton, obviously, but Perricard, I don't know much about him. Maybe if you guys know much about Perricard, do let me know in the comments down below. However, in some British news for you, we've got Jamie Murray and Jonathan Peers, and obviously Jamie Murray winning his men's doubles semi-final with 4-6, 7-6, 10-5. So that is Basel. In terms of the Vienna, Alex de Minaur losing in the semi-finals, and in that one is 2-6, 4-6 he lost against Karen Khachanov. So Karen Khachanov is coming back by the look of it, doing pretty well. And Jack Draper of Britain in Vienna winning against Musetti 6-2, 6-4. So could Jack Draper win the tournament in Vienna? We will surely find out today. When this video comes up, he'll probably have won, and I'll probably let you know in the description of the video how he won by. Anyway, let's move on to the lady side of tennis, and obviously, as you can see here in Tokyo, Qu Zhang won against Keenan 7-6, 6-3 in the final. So that tournament has been completed, obviously Japanese time. And of course the Guangzhou one, Danilovic, if I pronounce that correctly, won that tournament in Guangzhou 6-3, 6-1 in the final. So obviously these are Asian times, this is an Asian tournament, so these have completed today. So going on to Paris, let's have a look at who we have in the draws. So as you can see here, we've got Yannick Sinner, Shelton, Holger Rune making his appearance, Alex de Minaur, Jack Draper, of course, Alexander Zverev, Marin Cilic is coming back. That's amazing, good to see. Struff is there as well. Tsitsipas, of course, obviously is going to be there. Hurkacz is there as well, and we've got Karina Booster is going to be there. Daniel Medvedev, Casper Ruud, we were talking about him just a moment ago. He's going to be there as well. And Carlos Alcaraz will also be in the Paris Masters. So we'll definitely be talking about that at the end of next week when the tournament finishes there. And hopefully give you a bit of an explanation and analysis in terms of, what happened in that match and who won in that final. But in terms of basically these ATP and WTA, they're always going to be best of 3 set matches. The only ones in the Grand Slam that is best of 5 is the men's side of the game in Grand Slams, like the Australian Open, US Open, Wimbledon and French Open. They're normally the ones that are basically they are best of 5 sets, and always for women it's best of 3. But there has been a lot of discussion about there being best of 3 sets for men as well. Obviously now we do have the tie break in the 5th set for men's tennis, so it is gradually getting there, and things are looking good. So who knows? But anyway, this wraps up the tennis blog today. It is a bit of a short one. There isn't anything major going on in the game as such in tennis right now. The main thing was obviously Rafael Nadal's retirement. Before we finish up, let me give you a few quotations from some of the players. So there we go. So basically we have a message here from Rafael Nadal in full, and I'll show it to you here. So as you can see, Rafael Nadal says, really everything I have experienced has been a dream come true. I leave with the absolute peace of mind of having given my best, of having made an effort in every way. I can only end by saying 1,000 thanks to all, and see you soon. So there you go, as you can see. And let's have a look at what some of the tennis players said here very quickly for you. So we got here Novak Djokovic saying, Rafa, one post is not enough to express the respect I have for you and what you have done for our sport. You have inspired millions of children to start playing tennis, and he definitely has inspired me too. Well, he didn't inspire me, Roger Federer inspired me, but he was one of the people who inspired me to start playing tennis, and I think that's probably the greatest achievement anyone can wish for. Your tenacity and dedication, fighting spirit is going to be taught for decades. Your legacy will live forever. Only you know what you had to endure to become icon of tennis and sport in general. And obviously you got a message from Roger Federer saying, what a career. And both of them, I tell you, they were proper rivals in tennis, Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. It was a pleasure to watch them. Even their last Wimbledon match, semi-finals in Wimbledon 2019, was an amazing match. It felt like a final, really. And Roger Federer says here, what a career, Rafa. I always hoped this day would never come. Thank you for the unforgettable memories and all your incredible achievements in the game we love. It's been an absolute honor. Carlos Alcaraz also saying, let me translate for you. From the child who watched you on television and dreamed of becoming a tennis player, to the one who had the immense gift of playing alongside you at Roland Garros, representing Spain at the Olympic Games. That was in Paris, and that was a great teamwork. Thank you very much for being an example at all levels. Your legacy is unrepeatable. I have enjoyed you very much, and I will miss you very much when you leave after the Davis Cup, Rafa. So that is from Carlos Alcaraz. And you've got Casper Ruud here. I still remember when I watched you win your first Roland Garros title. I was 6 years old, and from that moment I dreamed of becoming a professional tennis player myself. Every time I got the chance to watch you play, it motivated me to become better, so that maybe one day I got to meet you or play against you. The hard work paid off, just as you showed every day of your career. Thank you for inspiring me and millions of other kids around the world, for everything you've given to the sport. Your legacy will continue to inspire, and I hope you enjoy your deserved rest and next chapter in your career. Gracias, amigo. And then you got one from Yannick Sinner saying, thank you, Rafael Nadal, for everything you have given to the sport. To have the chance to spend a few weeks training with you a few years ago, it is something I'll never forget. To watch you work as an athlete, but also get to know you as a person off the court, was even more special. A true legend of the game, who paved the way and taught so many of us how to be as a player and as a person. You will be missed on tour. And he was a very down-to-earth player, Rafael Nadal. Very, very calm, very respectful, and very a great person, and really definitely will be hugely missed. And obviously Ons Jabeur just finishing there with a ladies player saying, thank you, Rafael Nadal, for inspiring me and all of us. You will be missed. Okay, so that's it, guys. That brings an end. So that wraps up basically the tennis blog with some few quotations from farewell messages from some tennis players. Rafael Nadal, if you are watching this tennis blog, it was an amazing play. It was an amazing, career for you, and it was definitely a pleasure to watch you in real life in Roland Garros and Wimbledon. Your tennis achievements and your career was absolutely amazing. Wishing you all the best of luck for your endeavors ahead. May it be a good one, and good luck with everything. Okay, guys, so take care. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you on the next tennis blog. Peace.